Okay, blessings, y'all. Your girl coming back in another one. Coming back in with another one. Don't know how long this was gonna be, but I really thought about this one, and I didn't know exactly how to phrase it. So I'm just sitting there like, how the hell you gonna say this? But this is different for the short that I just did. But I put it out there. I might make a longer video about that, Judas. But let's get right into it. When the victim, the abused person, projects their abuse onto another narc. I hope I said that right. When an abused person projects their abuse on another narc. Okay. And, you know, it can be something big, it can be something small. But what I would say it is, I think it's two things when they do that. I think it's just that they get fed up and another narc may trigger them. You know, maybe saying something or doing something that triggers them. Because I know the narc that I saw get snapped on by a victim, which I discovered later. It was like just questions, asking questions, and that victim went off like, "You're a manipulator." And the narc that person was with heard it. So this is why I think it's two things. I think it's them getting unbottling their frustration and projecting all that anger and pain onto another person that may or may have not triggered them to allow themselves that release, but also to let that narc know, I'm aware what a manipulator is. I'm aware because everything that I just said to this person, you know I'm talking about you. I think this is what a projection, dog whistle, I don't know. It just came to my spirit to talk about it, and this is how I titled it. So I'm trying to make sense of it. So it might be that. So dog whistle is when only, you know, you and another person know something and they're doing something or saying something mean to trigger you. Okay, just to explain that part. So maybe this victim, this abused person, when they projected their abuse onto another narc or someone that triggered them, they were doing both that. They was unbottling and they were also dog whistling and, you know, side talking to the person that's abusing them. I'll just say side talking because that person was standing right there. So this person goes off on the person that triggered them, and I'll say it was another narc, and they did that in front of their abuser. Okay, and I never heard no one talk about it like this. I might not even be saying it right, but I'm hoping that you guys can comprehend. But now that I know what narcissism is, I was like, wow, that was a different type of projection. This person even snapped on this person one time in public and called them the B word. Now, that person wouldn't have let the person that they were with call them the B word, but this person was able to get away with it. Never heard that person call their narc abuser the B word. So, for some particular reason, this narc, or whatever it was very triggering to this person. Very, very triggering to this person. And they always act like they're so damn big, bad, and I can blow your house down ass tough, but sat there quiet as a mouse. If you so tough, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. Like, if you can't say nothing to your narc, but somebody else could say the same thing or something that you want to say to the narc will blow up on you, but go running in the corner with its legs between its ass when someone else says it, especially when it's a male coward narc and another man step to them. Okay? They really itch up. Because they know they only get their strength and their power out of abusing a woman or someone that's weaker than they are. But don't get me wrong, these female narcs are just the same. Because you got these men out there, they won't lay a hand on you. And she's swinging and welling all over the place, you know, trying to hurt the man, and her first thing is, I'm going to call the police. And, you know, who do you think they're going to believe? Okay, so everybody has a way to abuse someone, depending on what the circumstances is and who is the narc. Okay, and I don't know if the narc knew that that was projection, but I think the narc was like, "Oh, this person ain't gonna take my ish. This person ain't gonna take my ish. So let me see who I can manipulate. Who's the Judas?" They eventually did know, well, not that person, but somebody did eventually find a Judas somewhere in the circle. You know, betrayal. So don't ever feel bad that you've been in a relationship with a toxic, backstabbing, evil-ass person. Don't even think about it. Because if you do, that's like you're trying to put yourself above Christ, above the Most High. Because he was the one that actually had to deal with Judas and knew. Just like when you knew. Just like when you knew or you found out that someone in your circle is dragging a knife down your back for the narc. And narc was always looking for that person to backstab you, that Judas. And you knew because the Holy Spirit and the Most High let you know. You either got that idea or that gut feeling, or you actually caught or figured it out finally. You knew. And whether it's the most painful thing that you ever been through, because it was somebody that you loved and trust, that actually shows you how the Lord felt, how Jesus felt, how the Most High felt. Because I would say I wouldn't give a damn about the narc. It was about this one person that was more dangerous than the narc, that teamed up with the most evil to hurt you. No, they didn't know the narc before you introduced them. That's why I say narcs are always looking for someone in the circus. I mean, it is a circus. In the circuit, in the circle, in the circus, it's all the same. Just to backstab you. And you be like, and people be like, well, some people might be like, well, why you hate such and such more? You know, you probably won't if they did not know, if it wasn't nobody in your circle, but somebody in your circle. That's a whole nother thing. And they signed up for it, and the narc knew what they were going to do when they made that happen. And then once you were gone, they thought they was in, and it was the end for them. So I just wanted to just throw a little bit of the video short in here about Judas. But like I said, I might make another video about that. But when that narc abused someone so bad that they projected the first moment they get triggered, or it's another narc. And it's only to make the narc aware that I know you're a narc. I know you hear what I'm saying. And you know it's about you. Okay, so I hope this made sense. And you guys have a blessed weekend. Your girl been tired. Still got a lot of things going on. But, I'm trying to stay in here, y'all. I'm trying to stay in here and get things done. So I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. All I'm smelling is what I cooked today, and it's smelling fire. So I'm trying not to touch it. It's too late. But I got some lunch tomorrow. Be blessed.